Good morning hereafter. All right. Go ahead and go in. All right. So I got the business. Let me sign in. They changed it up. I no longer have to go create my parts. Now I just buy them. So basically, we're using the Redline system in here too. Come over here. I got the storage. And then I can grab supplies. I meant to do the first one first. And this is all we could buy. I already did my Panto. I put an engine upgrade, and I put all-wheel drive on it, just to test out how it works. Thank you, Kosh. Thank you. Good morning. But, so, I have 3 stations. This is like basic repair, basic upgrade. The box painting is where I go to paint. And then the box detail is where I go to performance it. But the perks aren't only that. I still need to have door locks put on. I'm not really too worried about that. There's nothing in here to steal. They can't get in the storages. But I like the wardrobe more than that. But we have our own valet. And I have a tow truck. All my vehicles are branded. This one, I'm not sure if I could put away. I remember I had a problem putting this one away before. Anyway, I'll just set it off to the side. It'll pop off. I don't know what those lights are there for, but hey. I got a pickup truck, which is kind of nice. All that stuff I can use to advertise. Finally made the character last night. Spent so much time checking all the keybinds with yeah, I know about that. Alright, and now my favorite, the motorcycle. This thing I will ride all the time. Oh, they put the cars in too. There's another thing about this motorcycle, and I was hesitant to do this on stream, right? I'm hesitant to do this on stream because if they watch it, they're gonna know. So, motorcycle looks nice, but then you go. This thing goes faster than my Devastate. Now, I'm gonna be using the Panto for most of it. I'm just showing people. These are mostly for show. They're gonna be used for decoration. But this thing gets up and goes. But look how big it is compared to me. I look like a doll riding on it. If you fall off, basically you're dead. Doing this speed, there's no getting up. So yep, that's why the motorcycle, I love it, but I'm not going to be driving it all the time because it's like instant death if you wreck. Kinda was hesitant on hi Neil, kinda was hesitant on showing that because if they watch, they're gonna be like, oh, that's not supposed to do that. Okay, I got Sierra 2 more dresses. I like this one, though. I like the white. It's 2 pieces. It's not one dress. We're gonna be driving. I upgraded the engine and gave this all-wheel drive. So I wanted to show people who, if you're a car person, you know, if you like driving the cars in GTA, you like upgrading, all that, this server might be good. The car prices here are very reasonable. We're gonna go look at a couple of them now. There's a couple of cars I already want. They have the Shitaro in here. That's expensive, but it's one of the best motorcycles in the game. They have the Hayabusa Drag. I love that bike too. But we're gonna go down there and I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's gonna take a minute because this does not go as fast as that motorcycle. I'd ask tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's kind of a bad... I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna say this right now, first off. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow, but tomorrow is the big birthday party. So I don't know if I'll be doing a whole day. We still have a lot to do. We have to go and decorate the place. They're letting us put up some decorations. We have to go get the cake. We have to go get a couple of the people. Because, you know, she's 90. Her friends are also elderly and they can't drive either. So we agreed, instead of having people come try to pick them up and bring them, that we would go get them. We had our own little private birthday dinner last night with her, pardon me, her daughter-in-law and her grandson and great-grandson. It was nice. I fixed a roast. Roast came out excellent. It's funny, as a child, I didn't like roast. I should have. Nothing wrong with it. I just didn't like it. Now, it's like one of the best things I cook. Alright, so the car store is not where it is in every other city. It is not next to the ammunition under Legion. I don't know if they have an icon for it yet. I happened upon it yesterday, remember? I was just searching around for stuff and I happened upon it. And then I talked with... The owner's name is Porcelain. And I talked to her when she gave me the shop. I talked to her and made mention that people had asked, you know, where are the cars? No. He just stopped. Now, he has the right of way. He does not have to stop to let that guy turn. Well, it is what it is. So she put all the cars in. I don't know, hi Shadow. I don't know if she put the airplanes and the helicopters in, but she did say they would be here. You can own a helicopter or an airplane. Alright, so we're gonna go. I can't spin the wheel. I spun the wheel like 3 o'clock yesterday, so I probably won't spin it today. That way I can spin it in the morning. I did Most Wanted, had a hiring event, so I went there, and I was gonna stream it. And I'm glad I didn't, because it was a rough night. And then halfway through training, the server crashed. And, like, it was gonna be down for a while. So I'm actually kind of happy that I didn't stream that. I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I don't know. If I get medic here, then I'll probably do medic. I'm still gonna go over there because the sheer amount of people there, that's why. This city still, it's only 64 people allowed, like that's its max. But if we were to get 64, they'd up it. I know they would. But okay, maybe the car thing is there. What is that red car? Okay, yeah, the car icon is there now. All right. Compared to the motorbike, which I rode the motorbike all last night. All right, this is where the cars are.
I know your books are expensive, sweetheart. I'm really trying. I promise.
All right, we're gonna go look at the BIFTA, I guess that's what it's called. We'll go out. All right, like the supercars. Let's see. Are there super? No, there's no supercars. Cycles. These are bikes. Okay. Do they have the electric bike? They do. They have the electric bike. Now, like I said, this has a small motor. It gives you like a 5-second boost of speed. They also have financing in this city. I'm not gonna buy a bicycle, but like, let's see, motorcycles. 49 motorcycles, and that's not bad pricing. You know, like 25 for the Avarice. That's a decent bike. The Hexer, you know. Now, you get into the special bikes, then yeah, it's going to be expensive, like the Carbon. But I mean, 150 for a Shinobi. That's not bad. I don't like the color scheme, and I'm hoping I can do double with it. You know, three-wheelers. They don't have any three-wheelers in Redline right now. But you know, like 3,500, 2,200, that's not bad prices. You could get those after one day of work. Like you can go do the trash job like 3 or 4 times and get a motorcycle. The Hayachuka drag, I want this one too. This one you could do the wheelies on, like you could stand up on the back and do wheelies. But I mean, like, you know, these motorcycles aren't bad. And they're not, the Nightblade is the one I use in Most Wanted. I mean, 70,000's not bad. The Power Surge, 120. That's cheaper than Redline had it. They have the Rat Bike, Wolfsbane. I mean, that's not bad prices. Now let's go to car prices. So we'll be like, okay, let's go to muscle cars. Buccaneer, 22. Hermes, 65. I mean, these aren't bad prices. I want the Saber Custom Turbo, and I don't know if it's here or not. Up there's Saber Turbo, but I don't know if they have the custom. It'll be here somewhere. I just have to find it. But like these cars aren't ridiculously priced. I'm not saying that Redline cars are ridiculously priced, right? That's not what I'm saying with this. But let's take this for example. The Phoenix is 35K. In Redline, it's 350K. And 12 payments of $1,600. That's, you get 2 payments off of a trash job. Well, no, you get 75, I think, off a trash job. You know, and then the upgrade costs are not big either. I know because I'm the one who upgrades them. But I mean, if you like cars, like you can get a dunk. Just a lot of cities, this is paywalled. Here, 30K. I could buy it right now. I don't want to. I don't have a need for it. Okay, so let me see. The other thing I was looking for was vans. Oh, look, yep, there's Kitty's van. You know? Do they have the weight on here? They don't have the weights on here, but you could test drive everything. You could buy a Go Postal. See, like these kind of vans would be good if you're doing crime. Like, imagine rolling up to a house robbery and this is outside, and you could RP tell them, no, I'm here to turn off the power. They haven't paid their bill. I have to go inside to get to the box. I mean, they're not really going to have an argument for that. The A-Team van, you get the clown van. Oh, God. There are people who will buy this van. But I mean, the prices aren't, you can even buy, look, you could buy the Stockade. You could buy the snowy Stockade with the tire chains. You could buy the big trucks. I don't know why you'd want to buy a mule, but you could. You could buy the pounder with the Uwu Cafe. I mean, everything in here. Sedans, let's see. Like, these prices aren't, that's a fantastic car in another server I play in. In Most Wanted, this is a fantastic car. Electric car, right? 18K. You could buy the snow versions. Stretch limos. I mean, and the prices aren't bad. So if you like cars, then this might be a server you're interested in. Because the cars aren't, they're not expensive. They're not expensive to upgrade. Let me put it this way, the upgrades aren't going to cost you more than the car, depending on the upgrades. Like, if you want performance upgrades, then yeah, it probably will. SUVs. You know, these aren't bad. Like a 4-door. Let's see, what's the most expensive 4-door in here? Baller? Baller? What's different? Oh, okay, the design's different. Okay, so 90K looks to be the most expensive one, but it goes the fastest. It's not the fastest thing, but the cop cars aren't like, let me put it this way, a motorcycle would outrun anything in this city. Hands down. That Top Gear motorcycle, that's why I know it's going to be nerfed. Vans. Yeah, I did the van. You know, these aren't bad prices. The Panto, the Club. I want this car in Redline. It's 350K. It's 3,000 a year. They have the car Gia likes, the little bug. 24K. I'm not like sitting here going, oh, look at these cars and Redline, blah, blah. No, no, no. If you're interested, I might buy this car though. This one might be one. I like the Brios. The Brioso is this called? I like it. I just think it's a neat car. I'm not complaining. I understand why Redline has the prices the way they do. But it is kind of pissing people off that they can't buy the cars they want. You know, I get it. They don't want to just give everything away. But this one, Redline is an economy server, right? They're there for the economy. They have a government, they have taxes, all of that. So things have to be high priced. This one's more about RP. They don't really they want you to socialize in RP. They don't want you to have to constantly be grinding to buy the next big thing. And that's exactly what Redline is. But lately it's become everybody's just grinding for the next big thing. You know, everybody's just, they have people who will only fly in if there's a new car launch. Like, you know, the dealerships get restocked. That's the only time they're flying in. Other than that, they're playing in other cities or they're doing other things. I was in Redline yesterday. I went in, made my tortillas, picked up some more potatoes for them so if they need them. I went up to the restaurant and let them know. I'm trying to help where I can. If I get up here, can I get off the interstate where I need to? Nope, I need to go straight. Okay. We're gonna go check the plane store. I kind of want to see if she added the planes. Yeah, the pricing aren't bad. So if you like cars, like, you know, buying cars, driving cars in the city, if you're a car person, you do the trash job 3 times and you have enough for the car. You know, if it's not too expensive. I mean, there's other jobs you can do. And if, like I said, if you get to talk to people and they'll do them with you, trash will take like 15 minutes with 3 people. Speaking of, I'm reaching out to select people in Redline and Most Wanted. And I'll see if they can fly into this city just one day. I'm not asking them to come over here forever. I'm just asking them to come over here and help me out, like test a job, you know, do the lumberjack job with me. Do the oil rig job. You know, that way they can, that way I can show people how the jobs are, what they do, even though most people know. All right, I don't think they put anything in here because there's no icon, but we can see. Oh, she did. Okay. You have to have a license to buy it. But I mean, all of these. The Maverick, Voltius. That one didn't load in. These aren't loading in. Okay, out of stock. Yep. You have to special order these. Look at even the helicopter prices. You know? A Maverick is 400K. That's not bad. What about the planes? The Alpha ZI, Alpha ZI. This is the fastest plane in the game. It is only 300. This is the cost of a car in Redline. The Howard. I love the Howard. You got the Luxor jet. You have the gold Luxor jet. I mean, the Vellum, Dodo, the Ultralight. You know, it's Ultralight. Look at that. 75K. Crop duster. If I could get that on the farm, I'd have that bitch outside the farm every day. Am I? Oh, I can dust. Look at that. You can do the dust. I was wondering, what is that? I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's the plane garage. I think it's showing you the area. Dust the fields. Oh yeah, I definitely. Oh, they have the boat. Hi, Zayden. But yeah, I mean, it's not expensive here. It's not. If you like the stuff, we all know this boat. It's different here. Pick up and lift off. Now, if I hop out, will I die? Or will I go back? Because I know when you end the test drive, you can exit the vehicle to end the test drive. Okay. All right, I was just seeing. But I want to try this one. I gotta try this one. I want to see if I'm as good. Hopefully I'm as good at this one as I was. I was really good with this plane. Maybe my skills have went down, I don't know. Okay, Jimmy is in the city. All right, I can still do it. Yep, I used to be very good with this plane. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Sorry. I think I used to be able to fly through that. I'm not sure. Might have been... Yeah, no. Yeah, it has turned... Oh, there's a restaurant right here, by the way. This place right here is a restaurant. This plane, y'all. I love this plane. All right, time to go. Just jump out of it. Time to go. But I mean, you want to buy a plane? All right. I mean, those aren't bad. Now, you're probably going to have to hide that. Hi, Kitty. I was about to say definitely kidding. Hi, Kitty. Kitty, this is the... I talked to Kitty yesterday. This is the server, by the way. This is the one I was going to ask if y'all could help me with. I was asking... I don't know what's going to happen, but it might be like Sunday. Or even Monday. But right now, I got some things I got to do because I got the shop. I'm going to hit that. I don't have a seatbelt on. Better put that on. Oh, for Kitty, this is Sierra. Kitty's never met Sierra. Sierra is in Redline, by the way, except she's a criminal in Redline. But yeah, in here, she owns a mechanic shop. So she's a business owner in this city. Also, this is not the Arya you know. This is I play Arya completely different in this city. This is the city where Arya was born. I created and developed a character, but the way I play her here, we kind of already had someone in Redline playing a very similar character. So I didn't bring her to Redline, I brought a different version. Hi, James. I know, but just letting you know, Arya's in this city, and she is, I think I found her forever outfit, and let's just say it really resembles exactly what you would think it would resemble. But yeah, we're gonna go, oh, Kitty, look at Legion. Their Legion extends 3 blocks. All the way down to the police station. I've seen big Legions before, but not nothing big like this. But it's Redline Legion here. But, like, Redline doesn't have all that. The hospital's right here. Let me see what that person on Squawk was saying. If they're like, hey, anybody looking to do work, I might be like, hey, what's that? Anyone want to go fishing? I'll do the morning. Yeah, fishing is thing here. This isn't the way to use dental floss, is it? Oh my god. They have a little app, it's little funny jokes. I like it. Alright, so I put my background, my phone background. That's supposed to be her as a cyberpunk. Yep. Alright, and this is where you first start. And you talk to that guy right there, and he gives you a Panto, what I'm driving. This is my starter car. Somebody's already made their car up to look like the way I wanted to do mine. Like, I wanted to do mine a certain way that I always kind of do it. And yesterday I'm driving around and I saw someone who already had it that way. And I was like, oh. We have the old Redline tunnel. The 1.8 tunnel. But, ooh, I have to pull over and do something real quickly. My patient just woke up too, so you have to bear with me. I have to go make coffee first. And then do something. I'm gonna promote the stream in, the Idols one. There are. I try to be. Give me 1 second, I'll be right there. Alright, let me do something real quickly. You're gonna hear a YouTube commercial. I'm just trying to get the link for my, there's probably a better way to do this, but I'm dumb, so I try. There we go. Let's go right here, and I'll pause it. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's copy this link. I try copying the link they give me in the description, but it never seems to work. Like, it always seems to, like, not do it. Alright, streaming. It also helps a new city when they have streamers, right? And right now, I got if you're on the IDOLS page, if you go to the streaming tab, I started streaming the day it opened, and I have 3 streams on it. So, all right, so that's done. We can get going now. You know what I didn't go look at though? I haven't been to the boat store. Isn't there a dealership for boats? Thought there was. Gym buyer. That might be the person I sell the diamond ring to. Or no, I think he buys the stuff from the mines. I thought they had a, Top Gear. I thought they had a boat rental. Pearl's boat rental. Up right there, Sandy North Death Boat Rental. Premium Deluxe Motorsport. I know they had a boat rental. I don't know. Maybe they didn't. You can actually, in the fishing job, I talked to, like I said, I talked to the owner yesterday for probably 15 minutes because she was playing and she was a cop. So I didn't want to hold her up too much. The fishing in here is like, it's not like fishing from Redline. You can buy crab traps. You can go out and set traps for crabs and get all that. Like, there's extra stuff to do in fishing. I bought a rod last night. Yeah, I bought a fishing rod last night. I haven't used it yet, though. But fishing is a big thing in this city. People like doing the fishing. I went there yesterday just to buy the rod, and as I was coming out of there, like leaving to go back to my shop, there was like 2 people coming down to fish. Okay, this thing turn? Since I put the 4-wheel drive on it, I need to put the brakes on it. I need to do all of that. I don't want to upgrade a Panto, though, you know? It's like, it's not going to be it's going to be the car I'd give away to someone. What I'm planning on doing is, what I'm planning on doing is buying a car, a decent car, right? And fully upgrading it and giving it away as part of my dealership for like a grand opening for my dealership. Like last time I had the Hades, right? Oh, I did hear one. I had a car called the Hades. It was a 1 of 1. So I bought it and then was gonna give it away, but damn. Yo, I am not driving good. I'm really not driving good. It wasn't a 1 of 1. Anyone could buy it, right? But it was one of the more pricier luxury cars. So no one did. So I bought it and was gonna give it away, but just never quite happened. I wanted to do like an event. Oh, today in Redline also, if Kitty's still here and listening, which she can watch me perfectly fine. Because, I saw this and I wanted to see it. Look at this. I mean, I don't know why anybody would want this kind of a view of a trailer park, but I mean... Oh, it's got over here. This would be the view of the lake. I mean, this is nice. I just like how this looks. I like the stuff like this. That's just a bar. Okay. But, I'm planning at least do fishing since that's the retirement hobby. Yep. I'm gonna go into Redline sometime today, and hopefully I have enough people to try out the Mafia werewolf type game to see if it's actually on a small version. I'm just gonna get like 5 people and be like, can you help me with this? That way, come, maybe, I don't think this week coming, I might try to do like 2 nights of something, like some event type things in Redline. I might try it. If it works good in Redline, then I might try it over here. Because Redline doesn't need population help, y'all. Okay, look, here's the thing. I upgraded the engine to max, but I did not upgrade the brakes. That's why I'm sliding all over the place. My brakes can't keep up with my engine. But, Redline doesn't need help with population, but I'd like to get some people back in. So if I can host a couple of games of that, you know, people can come. I went to my storage yesterday, and, not yesterday, the day before. And I actually got the card game, the werewolf card game, so that I can look at, like, what ones can, because some of them can't work, you know, some of them are in person, right? Like, they have one where you touch the person next to you, right? Like, you can't do that in here. We can't actually feel someone touching us. Now, everything's gonna be done over the phone. So no one's, you know, it's like, no one has to close their eyes. There's no secret, you know, dealings being made. It's all done over the phone. But I think if I do it, I used to do it in, oh my god, I can't even remember the name of the chat program. I used to play a phone game, one of the card games, and I joined a group of people and they had the, hold on a second, everyone. Alright, and the way the system works here, I'll tell you this is something else that I didn't realize till last night because I experienced it firsthand. If you go to the hospital and get healed, then you don't have a crutch, right? You can just run right outside the hospital. If you, like, say right now there's no medics in the city. So say I get knocked out right here. I can give up, I can crawl, right, like normal, or I can give up. After the timer runs out, instead of seeing the light, I can pick myself up right here and have a crutch. So you're not transported to the hospital if there's no medics. You're picked up right where you fall, and you can go about your day, but you have a crutch on for 5 minutes. Okay, let's see. I need a performance part. We're going to use the card to buy one. Okay. No. So what I'm going to do probably is not get a bunch of parts. Like when people come in, they're going to have to buy it and they're going to have to pay up front. Kind of like Redline, how we do it there. But if you look right here, everybody knows this menu. It's got my logo on it. All right, performance. We're going to up the brakes to race brakes. Okay. And it costs $14. No payment because I'm the owner. So we're going to go out and go to the front. And I have my tablet. connect the vehicle, work order, view for race brakes, and install. So we're going to go to the front of the car. If I don't do this the first time... Okay, I got it. All right, then that's it. Go to home, disconnect the vehicle, and log out. Now I have race brakes. And that's how mechanic works. Let's go test these brakes out now. Let's see if they actually stop me from sliding like they should, or if they... I spent yesterday like 3 or 4 times trying to do that. All right, so we're going to hit the brakes when we get up to 75. Or no, we're going to hit the brakes when we get up to 88 miles an hour. Everybody should know that. Oh, I need to get off here. All right, 85, 86, 87. Okay, not bad, but it's a Panto, first off, so it's not like it's a sports car. But yeah, so that's how the mechanic system works. I will be hiring people. Money comes from the void here. There is no government system, nothing like that. You don't have to worry about the lights turning off. Dealerships are gonna have an unlimited supply of cars. I don't know that for a fact, though. Like the luxury cars, you'll probably have to order them from someone who works there. I'm not sure. Let's go check it out. Since I probably won't have this tomorrow, I might have it. I mean, hell. I'm not doing crime, that's one thing. So, if whoever's watching this, like, say, one of the Karma people, or Karma, I call it Karma, sorry. One of the Idols people are watching, you're not gonna have to worry about me running from anyone in these vehicles. These are gonna be used for promotional only. I'm gonna drive them around, you know, promotional. This is a dangerous bike, too. This going 180, if I hit something, I am dead. So it kind of offsets the speed. But we're going to go look at the luxury cars and see if they put any of those in. You know what? Honestly, I do think I'm a good driver. I keep telling everybody I'm okay. I think I'm a good driver. Especially, I can handle that Devastate at 160, no problems. Now, running from the cops is a different matter all entirely, though. Driving normally is nothing, but running from the cops, that's a different story. You're gonna make mistakes because you're trying. You're not just sitting here, just taking a drive. So we're gonna go see if the luxury auto place has anything. Plus, I'll be honest, leave it at 180. If a Idols person's watching, and if I get pulled over, it's felony speeding. You know, you get a big ticket. But for right now, today, we're just using it to get around the map to show stuff. I'm not gonna be driving like this all day, every day. I'm just gonna use these for promotional purposes. But today, though, we're using it to get around the map quicker. That way I can show more stuff. I'm not 20 minutes driving from Toledo to the city in a Panto. Boy, do they wish they had motorbikes like this. If I had a motorbike to go 180 in Redline, Sarah would buy it. I know she hates motorbikes in Redline, but she'd buy it, and I'd be running from the cops. But like I said, running from the cops is different than just driving through the city. One mistake, and you're done. I want to go to the gym buyer as well and see if they'll buy the diamond ring. I don't think I have the diamond ring. Arya has the diamond ring. Okay, so it's Evangelico.
Don't hit me!
That's gonna be funny if I come across that guy that's in the city. He's fishing though, so I know where he is.
I mean, one minute he's tied up in a sex dungeon, and the next he's dead. It really makes you think.
It's
Hello?
the world we live in.
Yeah, see, these are stuff you get in the mine. When you do the mining, you get these rocks. Okay, I mean, that's not bad, what you get. And the mining job, it takes a while, but like I said, with more people, you get 4 people doing mining, and it's over ridiculously fast. All right, it's the next street. I don't see any cars, but that does not mean there's nothing in here. This means there's nothing in here. Yeah, I don't think they've put the luxury autos in yet. But look, these are the cars that are going to cost millions of dollars. So nobody has millions of dollars yet. So, also I wanted to see if golf was free or if you had to buy a membership. As some cities, you have to buy a membership. And it's like, oh, I'm dead. See, like I said, death is like instant with that bike. See, now I can give up. I can call EMS. I can crawl. Which you crawl in this one. You don't actually, like, walk around. This guy's gonna... Oh, I thought they were gonna run over me. Like I said, you can just, like, instant death if I hit anything on that bike. I knew as soon as I fell off, I was like, nope, that's it. I'll watch my life just go down to 0. All right, so now, after the 2-minute time limit's up, everybody want to stand up, go get water. We got 2 minutes. What's going on here? Let me refresh this page. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let me answer this email. Got a good demo of the death. Yeah. Well, this is a good way to show you also what I was talking about. What do I got? Okay. I'm reading an email. Okay, we got 40 seconds. What? Hold on. Okay. Alright, now so you can respawn, but instead of going to the hospital, you just wake up with a crutch. And you can go about your day. So, that's only if there are no EMS in the city. If there's EMS in the city, you're gonna wind up going to the hospital. But I like this system because... Let's see.
This is unacceptable.
No, you don't have to, buy membership. That's great. But, like, in, beforehand, back in the day, let's say I died right there, right? So I would respawn at the hospital, and then I'd have to take a cab because I don't have a car here all the way back up here. Then get my car and then come all the way back down here. Now I just get picked up where I get left off. I like that system better. Plus it's gonna promote RP for EMS. Like, they're not just gonna wait to see the light. You know, EMS is gonna be there. They're gonna talk with you. You have to wait for them. You know, I like that better than... I should not do that while I'm doing speeding, but I'm living, you know, on the edge. But I like that system better. And the crutch will go away. It's a 5-minute crutch if that happens. But see, I'm back on my bike. I'm back. If you pass out near your car, you can just get in your car and the crutch doesn't matter. I didn't go down this way. I've never been down this way. I don't think there's anything new, but actually, I think I did come this way yesterday. But I don't think they have anything over here. We can go check, though. It's the next road. Should not be doing this, but I'm dumb. Yep, dead again. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Oh, I'm trying to have fun. Alright, I need to look into something right here. I need to find out something while I'm doing this. If you get me on a motorcycle, I'm gonna do dumps. That's why I didn't want to do a motorcycle in Redline. Because if you put me on it, I'm gonna do dumb stuff. Let's see. Okay. Okay, there's something I have to look at next time I play ARP. We have, one of my other people from work I found out plays ARP, so we started playing ARP. And they sent me something, but I don't think it's something we can use. I got a minute, everyone. This character's name is Sierra. Sierra Angel. You can stop demoing Dev now. Yeah, granted, you're right. Oh, well, you know, it looked good. I landed the flip. I hit a tree. But Chapsira is wanting to be EMS, and they told me yesterday they're looking for a chief. So I was gonna go talk with Natalie today and see because she has run EMS departments before, right? She has run EMS departments before. So I was gonna ask her what's involved in running an EMS. And if I could be chief here, if they need one, I plan on hiring people at the shop so I don't have to be there all day. Alright, where am I going? I think I missed my turn. Nope, I gotta go up here. There we go. I don't think there's a mine here. I'm not sure, though. I think this is a red line thing. I know there's a mine entrance. No, there's no mine here. It's just a basic mine. Alright. Yeah, well, that's how the death mechanic works. So, wouldn't that? Hopefully I don't have to show y'all again. Hopefully, that's it. I almost went up that hill. I almost just went straight up that hill after saying what I just said. Alright, so... meet need. I want to say this bike also has, let's see. I don't know why, but I think something's wrong because cars move out of my way at certain times. Like now, they won't move out my way. Oh, they will, okay. Almost like it's a medical vehicle. Look, see, that truck didn't move. Okay, so now they're not doing it. I was gonna see about a farming script for up here, like a basic one, not like owning like I do, but just like, and see what's involved in it. And if it's not like a giant mess for the server, see if she'd be interested in it. Just to give people something else to do. Because I enjoy the farming aspect. It's not the farming I wish I could do, like I wish I could grow the plants and all that. But it is what it is. You know, they had the best, they put in a good system. You know what? I was actually going to do something here. I got on the bridge thinking I was going back to Toledo, but I actually came here to do something. I actually came here to do something. Yeah, I'm not gonna push that bite out on the water. Just in case I'm dumb. Alright, what boats can we rent? Okay, that's a garage, so it's this guy rent vehicle. Okay, the dinghy, the Marquis, Sea Shark, and a Sun Trap. Okay, like I said, I'm just coming to see. What did that say, to rent? Or did that say to buy? Thought the second one. Oh, favorite. Okay. I thought it said buy. I was about to say, hold on. Alright, I just want to see, like, the boats. See what they had intended. Alright, so... I'm driven down this road. Let's go drive down this road and see what's going on. I'm gonna get to, see her find out. Yeah, exactly. You know what, though? The difference between me and Frenchie is when I crash, I die. I'd fully commit to it. French tries to survive. I fully commit to crashing. If I crash, I'm going down. There is no French curse in this server. There might be a Sierra curse. You are feeling better. The crutch has been removed. All right. But like I said, that's a trade-off. This bike can go 180, but if I crash, that's it for me. There is no getting back up. All right. I crashed one time in the old city. They had a similar bridge like this. It didn't look like this one, though. But it's similar. I crashed and fell all the way down to the bottom of the canyon. And I hit a pocket of water that was deep enough I didn't die. I kind of wish I would have, though, because now my car's stuck up on the... I couldn't get back up here. And if I'd passed out, at least I could have took a cab, so I had to run like 20 minutes to get out of there. I dodged a murder kitty, and I think a deer ran me over. I'm not sure about that. Nope, I was supposed to go north. I went south. All right. This is the road I'm looking for. Yep, make sure to lock that. I do not want somebody stealing it.
Hi.
All right. This is the Fisherman Sell Fish Skill System. Bite Time, Rare Artifacts, Treasure Hunter. Rep requires 500 rep, 1,000 cash does not take the rep. Not enough fishing rep. Oh, it doesn't take your rep, it just, you need that. Okay, they have upgrades here. Boat Shop. Dinghy, Marcus, Squatto, and Toro. Yep. Right, you need 50 rank. Wow. Okay, but fishing equipment. So you can get fish nets, fishing crab trap, fishing log, fishing anchor, fishing fireplace, trowel. I don't know what the trowel would be used for. Fishing lures. No fish to sell. All-time leaderboard. Top 10 players, fish caught. Look, there's already... No, there's not. There's 6 people already. That's the server. That's one of the server owners. Right? I don't know him. I don't know him. I know Juan. I know Z. And I know Twisted. I know him from the Discord. I've not met him yet, but I know him from the Discord. I know V. Tournament wins? Is it the same people? Yeah. I'm number 10, though. Fishing XP. Okay. Tournaments, fishing challenges, daily challenge. Catch 4 cod, catch 3 different fish species, catch 5 crawfish. What's the global weekly challenge? Catch 35 fish during a tournament, 40 bluefish, 15 different fish species. Okay. I'll start doing the fishing. I could just swore I heard somebody run past me. I must be hearing things. I'm gonna do the fishing. Yeah, the multiple bridge, I love that bridge. It makes getting around so much easier. And there's other bridges too. There's another bridge that I found. This is where I crashed last night. This is the exact turn right here is where I found out about the death system last night. So I'm taking them slower now. And this is where I'll showcase. I'll pull all 3 vehicles out and put them under this. But, let's see. If you're not at the place, you don't get paid. So we're going to sign off for now. But you have to be within the business to get a paycheck. If you're not, you can be signed on. But if you're not in the business, then you don't get paid. Alright. So now we're going to go try and do something. Let's see. What is the triple crown I keep seeing? Oh, that's the fishing? Yeah, fishing tournament. Okay. You have to have, I think, 2 people to fish. And I think you need 2 people. Yeah, you need 2 people to do the electric job. The livery job. Crab merchant. Let me go see something else. Oh, I put I'll show you the other dress I made for Sierra yesterday. It's a basic dress. It's not like fancy like this one or the first one. I just need some basic clothes as well. See? It's just a basic red dress. Alright, so... let's go. It's been an hour already? Wow. Dude, it feels like it's been like 20 minutes. And like 5 of that minutes was spent dead. Alright, so we're gonna go do a job or 2 just to see if anything's changed or if they're the same. I did the tow job yesterday, and I did the security job. Which, do I still have that card? I do not have that card. Okay, but Arya had the card, not Sierra. Yeah, Arya had the card, not Sierra. Okay, I lived through this one because the guy sideswiped me. He didn't, I didn't head on with him. But he turned into me, like, legitimately turned into me. Oh, we did the window cleaning job yesterday, too. That's right. We did 3 of the jobs. Yeah, but if you're in, the server, if you're one of the people watching that are in the server, talk in the Discord, you know, feel free. I talk in this Discord a lot more than I do in other ones. Because I'm trying to help people who are new get their footing. I'm not part of the dev team, I'm not part of the admin team, I'm just another person in the city. But I know a little more since I've been in the city before. So I try to help people get where they need to be. Cars just stopped in the middle of the road. Oh, I won $1,000 on the Deal or No Deal with Aria last night. I picked the second highest briefcase, and it was $1,000 more. I like the Deal or No Deal. I think it's fun. You lose more than you win, but yeah, I just find it fun to do. All right, so let's see what a job I can... Okay. The builder job. I don't know if I want to do the builder job. That's going to take a while. That's more like a two-person job. Problem is I've done all the easy jobs. The lumberjack, definitely not doing that by myself. Or if I do, I won't do it on stream. The miner job and oil rig are two people. Yeah, I mean, I could go do garbage just to see how it works. I think it probably worked the same. Up, Hayes Auto. That's another auto shop. There's like 4 auto shops in the city now. Back in the day, there was 2. Mine and Rising Sun. I'm glad there's more, though. Like, the more ownable businesses, the better. You know what I did want to go check out? I made mention of it, but I didn't go look at it. We're gonna go take a peek at something real quickly while I'm here. Because I wanted to see it. I didn't go look at it, but they also have the racetrack right there. I could definitely not take this motorbike on that racetrack. There's too many U-turns and things like that. I would fall off so many times. Right, in the Discord, it says that this is a restaurant. Okay. It says bar and restaurant sightings. Bar and restaurant. Okay, so this is just like the WTF one. So they just moved it down here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so they just moved it down here. But this is an ownable business. I don't think anyone owns a restaurant either. So if you wanted to come in and try doing a business owner, you could do that here as well. And everything is in city money, y'all. And right now, they probably would give the business... they probably would not give you the business, but, like, they might actually. They might, if they think you could run it, they might just be like, here, try it. So is the other restaurant still there, though? The WTF.
Hey! Oh, Jesus!
Oh, it's right there. Okay. I'm looking for the on-ramp. I don't come down, like, when have y'all ever seen me at the airport? I never come to the airport at all. I have no reason to be down. Especially in Redline. In Redline, I don't want to do anything without a purpose. Like, I want it to be realistically RP. And even Sierra and... Oh, God, I almost hit him. Sierra and Aria have no reason to go to the airport. I almost got into a wreck with that. Oh. But yeah, no, I was gonna ask, there's 2 people in Most Wanted. Not Christy and Gracie. Christy actually played this city before. Back when, before the, like, last year when it opened. She actually came in here for a night and helped me with some stuff. But I was gonna ask some Redline people. Like I said, here's the thing. I'm not trying to get the Redline people to come play over here, right? That's not the whole point of that. The point is that so many people, and y'all y'all might agree with me, y'all might not, but you have to see my point when I say this. So many people now are streaming, so I think this restaurant's still here. Yeah. So there's 2 of the same restaurant. Is that one called Sightings, or... Okay, sighting. So there's two. You can actually have a chain of restaurants in this city. That'd be interesting. Could the same person own both restaurants? That'd be an interesting question. Here's a restaurant right here. The pizza this.
Bad friend. Not that I care about that shit.
But how many times do y'all go on to a Redline stream now? And people can't do anything.
I just wish
Right?
someone would tell me they need me.
How many times do you go into Redline streamers and they're either just working at a job, sitting around, truck driving, or just driving around doing nothing? It's happening a lot now. And if I could bring them into this city and we can do stuff, you know, then they get, it might not be Redline per se, but you're able to do stuff. I still like this restaurant. The little froggy, the Froggy Cafe. It's called the Lily Pad. That's the name of it. And I just like how it looks. Yeah, lady. But the whole point is getting people that, like, we stream, and how it works is, like, of course we love getting members and super chats and all that. The like, subscribe. We all love getting that. It is appreciative. But people don't donate members or super chats to people not doing anything. So the more interesting we are, the more opportunity we have. That's just a fact. And if I come have people get in here and get a couple of cops on, you know, if they want to do criminal stuff like Casey, Kitty. Well, not Kitty's not a good example because she doesn't do crime. But like Casey. You know, Casey really can't do much right now because there's not crime on. But if I could be like, hey, Porcelain, you know, you and Tristan hop on as your cop characters and we got stuff to do, they'll do it. And then, especially if you're streaming, because streaming helps advertise a city. But it would just give us some more stuff to do. You know, now I can't be like for certain. They're not just going to be like, yes, sir, we'll hop on. Yes, ma'am, we'll be there. It won't work like that. But if I ask them in advance, like, hey, tomorrow morning, do y'all think y'all might could come on as cops? And, you know, it's not scripted. We're not scripting what we're doing, but we're doing stuff. You know, we're getting in police chases. We're doing the crime. All right, everyone, we're going to go back up to top here. And I'm going to hop into Redline for a few minutes. Probably for the rest of the stream. Not that there's nothing going on here. It's that I got something I got to do in Redline. I just remembered. Plus, I'm running out of gas. But I go into people's streams. And I just see them doing trucking. I just see them driving around. Like, a great example of this is Joey. Joey's my great example of this. He'll get on stream and he'll talk. And then there's nothing to do. All he's doing is just driving around. He's making, you know, he's not able to do anything. And now, he's even streaming later in the day. He used to be the one I would raid almost every day, because when I got off, he'd be on. Now, he's never on till like 3 or 4 hours after I'm done, because there's no reason to hop on. I've thought about taking Arya, not full-time hard crime. Like, I don't know if Arya's ever gonna rob a store, right? Maybe accidentally. But she's not gonna be part of a bank-robbing crew, you know? But I don't know. But I'm waiting for them to introduce a couple of more things are going to be put in. But like today, honestly, if I went in Redline, it would be either picking up stuff for the farm, which, you know, that's doable, or working at the restaurant and I'm just sitting there. Now, that's every day for me because of the civilian, right? That's every day for me for the civilian. If I was crime, then I could have opportunities. Alright, so we're gonna hop in Redline now. I'm not saying we're gonna be in Redline for the rest of the stream. I think maybe we might. I just have to leave that tow truck out. I've never been able to put that tow truck up. Okay, I was about to say it wasn't letting me store the vehicle. See, I'm gonna ask the owner of the server today. I know the door locks I'm not really caring about, but I'd like a wardrobe right here to where I can change clothes. I have to come up with the work uniforms, because everybody's gonna have to wear a uniform. I might just make it black and white. I don't know about the neon green. I might, maybe a hat in green. You know? I don't know. We're gonna find out. But alright, give me a few seconds. We're gonna swap over to Redline. Oh, my computer's acting slow, and now I realize what's going on. Okay, yeah, basically any time before 5 p.m. your time, they'll be lucky to get a cop on. More people are starting to push stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not, I appreciate every member, every super chat, I do. But I don't live by them, right? It's not that I don't need them. But, I'm not asking, I'm not sitting here, hey, everybody like, subscribe, become a member. If I have, if you donate this, I'll do this. It's just not my playstyle. No, Arc, once again, it's Arc, is updating in the background. That's why I'm getting the headaches, and like I call them. That's why I'm getting the wag. It's like I told, I want to say it was Kitty. I was playing Arc, watching her stream and talking with her, and she's like, "I've never tried Arc," and I'm like, "If you're ever interested in Arc, first seek psychiatric help." Hi, James. First seek psychiatric help because it is a game. It takes up almost 500 gigabytes. Like, it is ridiculous. Do you have a cop character in Redline? No, I do not. I was talking about making one in Redline, but I'm seeing now that it takes like 2 months to get an interview, training, and on your own. Like, it's just, if they streamline the process a little, I think more people would be cops. But right now, it takes so long that people are just losing interest in even trying to be a cop. I kind of lost my interest because I see like Lester's still trying to get trained. There's 4 people in Redline. Wow. And no one has streamed since before I went to bed last night because the stream name, like the RP content they give you, is someone I saw last night before I went to bed. Uh-oh. What'd I do? Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do something on the back end. But yeah, I appreciate everyone who gives a member. It does help. It basically goes back into like a fund that if I want to fix my computer if it breaks or if I want to get more parts to make it better. But pardon me. I see that like people that I've normally when I was watching, when I was just a fan, when I wasn't even playing Redline, there was a lot of stuff going on. You had streaming pretty much all day. Like you almost had full coverage the entire day. Now, I do it in the morning still because I can find stuff to do, but you don't find no one streaming in the mornings anymore. Like Jeff, I'm the only one streaming right now. And I keep telling y'all, I don't have an answer, right? But I'm gonna try to do my little things that I'm trying to do, right? Gia showed me that if you she did the hide and seek. And now, granted, babe, we might have had 7 to 8 people showing up, right? But that was 7 or 8 people. That's all I really need to get any of these little like card type games going. You know? Good morning, Miss Dolly. But I'm trying to help the server in ways I can. I'm not dev team, I'm not admin team, I'm not whitelisting team. I'm just a person that flies in that streams the city. Y'all are still on the Be Right Back page. That's my bad. Like our truth says, my bad. All right. Why isn't it? There we go. But my whole point is I'm trying to squeeze cities into a prime time. Exactly. Like, because they have to, because there's nothing they can do. So I'm trying to come up with ways not to get people back in the morning, which I would love. I would love to get people to fly back in the morning. But I'm trying to give us something for like the non-crims to do. Because right now there's nothing. There's no interactions between non-crims. Because there's no reason most of them aren't flying into the city anymore. They've went and found other places that have. Gia is a prime example of this. Gia didn't do crime. And she had no one to talk to except when she was at Up and Adam. And then even at Up and Adam, she couldn't leave. Like, you're stuck there. So she went to a city that had 200 plus people, and she's not coming back. So she tried to bring interaction with these little games she was throwing, but she had to put up so much money to do it that she ended up losing money on those, the hide and seeks. She gave away like $500,000. Like, it ate into the business of Up and Adam. That's where she got the money from, was Up and Adam. I can't do like the fashion show. I couldn't do that again. I don't have 200K to give. The games I'm doing have no reward, right? They're just something to do. They're just something to go play a game. I don't know what's taking so long. Usually it doesn't take this long to get in. I didn't clear my cache, so... Oh, I heard somebody scream. Like, I haven't even logged in as Sierra in months. Because there's no reason to. There's nothing I can do. Even when there's cops on, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I know Eddie was trying to break into prison yesterday, and he's probably I guess he's won the peyote. I guess. Like, I don't know if that's what he was trying to get. But, Sierra still has peyote from when we broke out of prison. I never sold it. I've never found anyone to sell it to. Okay, I don't know if something's wrong. Yes, I'm switching to Aria. You're right. You're right. Okay, there we go. Oh, is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. That took a while to get. I know it sounds like complaints, right? It sounds like I'm sitting here going, red line, blah, blah, blah. I'm not. If no one points out the problems, they will never be addressed. And it's not problems at the moment, right? Lack of city people is not a problem. And not addressing it would be the problem. But just mentioning it doesn't, like, maybe give incentives for police in the morning, right? Like, the apartments would be a great example. You get a free apartment, you get all kind of perks with it, but you have to put in day and night shifts. I think Kitty's at the restaurant. Kitty, if you're watching, you can't watch no more. I'm gonna steal her car. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna take her car. But see, like, my thing for Kitty, right? Perfect example with Kitty. She just started streaming. She has about 300 subscribers because when we stream, there's not much we can do.
And people are just going to click on it, watch it for a second and be like, this is boring and leave. You know, I wish I could get her. I wish I could donate. Like, I wish I had a chance to tell all my subscribers to go subscribe to her. She'd have an instant, you know, the amount. She needs 500, and then she needs a certain amount of watch hours, which that's why I watch her streams when I play Ark, is to help her with the watch hours. But, like, right now, Redline's not dying, right? A lot of people are telling me that. A lot of people, like, people I've asked in the Discords after they've left the server because they're not coming back. They're like, oh, Redline's dead. Redline's dying. I'm like, we're going through a transition period, right? It's not dying. We're not having that conversation. But they need more stuff to do. All right, Kitty, Natalie called me. I need to talk to Natalie, actually, but she called me yesterday, yeah. I was in Redline for maybe 20 minutes yesterday. Oh, Kitty just freaking texted me an hour ago.
Hey.
I put tortillas and chicken nuggets on at my farm yesterday.
Oh, yeah, I saw. I refilled the stock here. I sent
Yeah.
you a text with everything I took.
Oh, okay. Do you know
Yeah,
how to
so
make the tortillas?
Yeah, you explained it to me once.
Okay, you have to go get the eggs for it. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And eggs and sugar, just get what you need. Because it's so close to my farm, I don't want to have the stock taken up.
Fair enough.
Yeah, all right, no problem. How's it been so far?
I've only had to serve Casey, and now I'm preparing stuff for the locals.
No,
So,
okay. All right. So
yeah.
Casey's in the city. Do I need to go punch him or are we good?
No, we're good for now.
Okay, no problem. All right, so you haven't seen Gerald or Raphael?
No, not since yesterday.
Okay, all right then. Well, I'm gonna go run to my farm real quick. I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. See ya.
All right. So Casey's in the city, but so back to what I'm saying. Yeah, I saw that. Her front end is pretty much gone. But the city's not dying. It's summertime in Britain, and most of the time, I bet you that's burnt food. But their work schedules are a lot different than Americans. So a lot of them are busy right now. Like Bob's not streaming because he runs a farm in real life. And right now is this season, you know, he has to be on top of it. He can do it in winter. He can stream a lot because, you know, Big Lot doesn't grow in the winter. But so yeah, a lot of it has a lot of to do with scheduling conflicts, right? Some people have school, you know. A lot of people in Redline go to college or have classes. Some people have work, you know. It just depends. You have to find those people that are free. And so the city's not dying, it's not dead. There's just right now, let's see, the restaurant's probably the only thing. If Casey's open, maybe Sandy's open. Nope, just a restaurant. So there's not even medics. There was medic. Where's Gramps, right? I haven't seen, he's still in the city. He sent me a message the other day. But I don't see him in the mornings anymore. I don't see Sean in the mornings anymore. I don't see anyone on EMS anymore. And I like I said, I have no idea how to fix it, right? There is no magic wave your wand and fix it. But there needs to be like, I'm not going to say incentives because then it's kind of broken if you're going to offer people who play at certain times. Hello, Daniel. 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 Nice talking. Okay, so we know Daniel, Casey, and Kitty. There's only 4 people in the city, by the way. When I logged in, so I'm number 5. So we know 75% of the city already. And Casey might not be in here either. He might have logged out by now. But okay. Seatbelt because my stress is rising. Okay, I'm gonna go over while I'm doing this at my farm so I won't be interrupted. That's one of the reasons I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to the farm to do any work. I'm just going there so I won't be interrupted. I could have done it at the restaurant, but I'd rather go to my farm. Yeah, that ARC update is eating my GPU. I should pause it, but the ARC update is going to take 5 hours. So I don't want to pause it because I kind of want to play it after I get off here for a little bit just to maintain stuff, just so I don't lose anything. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. I have to go fix breakfast for my patient. She wasn't hungry when I made coffee. But I know what she wants, and it's not going to take long. Give me a second, and I'll explain how both of these games I want to play are going to work. I'm gonna give y'all basically a rundown. So give me 1 second. Hello again. Okay. I am a Fortnite streamer. I raid Redline streamers because you guys are polite. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing that's why I don't do PvP. Like somebody asked me, I read on Reddit, somebody asked, what's the most toxic gaming community? And I said Call of Duty. is I remember playing Call of Duty, and the few times I went online was not nice. Now apparently it's the Dead by Daylight. That was like the number 1, 2, and 3 answer. I played one round of Dead by Daylight on the PS5, and it just wasn't the game for me. Okay, so this is how it's gonna work, right? I'm gonna get my phone. We're gonna get all the people who are playing. First off, should I just do all? I wish there was an all feature. So what we're gonna do, oh, there is an all. No, there's not. I thought that was down there. So beforehand, there are some of these I'm not going to delete, okay? Some of these I'm deleting most of them. Some of them I will not be deleted. All right, so let's see. Who are we not deleting? Basically, we're not deleting phone numbers I need, or we're not deleting people who aren't coming back. People who aren't coming back, I'm going to keep their messages to remember them. And there's a couple of people we're going to keep because we need the number. We need to, basically remember what they said. And that's only, I think that's only like Dan and Joey. And I'm going to keep Kitty's because she did, and I'm going to keep Eddie's as well. And all the other ones, gone. And Daniel can go too. If I can get to him, I cannot get to him. I have to delete someone else, and I don't want to delete. Can I delete it right here? No, I can't. Okay. So what they're going to do is the people who are playing the game are going to text me. Okay? I'm going to have a roll list, like a piece of paper or my phone, and it's going to have the roles of the person. And I'm going to ask them to pick a number. So let's say if I'm doing the werewolf game. So 1 and 7 are the werewolves. So I'm going to ask people, pick a number, and they're going to pick a number. If somebody picks 1, they're the werewolf. If they pick 2, they're whatever role that is. Then I'm going to tell them what to do. The werewolves, and I'll know who they are because I'll put their name by the person. I'm going to tell them to, like, with the werewolves want to kill someone, text me the name of who you want to kill. And then I'll roll a dice, and whoever, like, comes out on top will get their pick killed. And we'll go until, and now when it's time to vote someone off, we're not doing that through text. They can talk, they can debate it, and then they pick someone. The only people going to be texting me are the special players. Which if there's only like a group of 5, then there's going to be 1 werewolf, that's it. No one else. If there's like a group of 10, there's going to be like a special role, which is called a witch. The witch can kill someone or heal someone, like prevent someone from dying. They can, like, okay, I know who the werewolf is. They can instantly kill them, like poison them. And then they can put one time, only once. They can't do it every night. Okay, the other game is going to be done through text. I'm going to go look up some random funny questions. And they're going to text me their answers. And then when they text me the answers, I'm going to read all of the answers. And I'll have my phone up to where I can see them. And then people have to guess who said what. Like, you know, this person said that. If they're correct, they get a point. And the first person to like 10 points. But that's how those games are going to go. I'm gonna try a test game. Hopefully I can do it tonight. I was gonna try to get Raphael, Kitty, Gerald, Casey. Maybe, I don't know if Eddie would be down for it. He might be down for something like that. But I'm just trying to test it out. And if it works well, then maybe Monday or Tuesday, I'll go into Legion during prime time and be like, hey, everyone, I have a game I want to play. If you're interested, come to Legion. And we'll see what happens. I have enough for up to 30 people, which I don't think I'd get 30 people. But I have, like, I bought this game off a Kickstarter because back in the day, I did a lot of Kickstarter stuff because I played board games. I played card games, like, a lot. And it's called the Ultimate Edition. There's 550 different roles in this box. Now, when I say that, actually, there's probably closer to 300 because some are like double cards, you know, like there's not just one werewolf card. So I got plenty of roles, but like a lot of them are you have to be there for it. Like it can't be done online. But so far, I've gotten 4 roles besides the werewolves. One's a witch that, like I said, can kill or heal. They can do both, right? But they can only do it once per game. They can kill one person and they can save one person, not and or, but only once during the entire game. I have a hunter, which can just straight up, whenever they want, decide to kill someone. That's only if I have enough people to do that. I have an interesting one. Let me pull up the notes, because I had to change how they work to go to online play. Let me pull up my notes real quickly. I have Cupid, which is Cupid will pick 2 people. And if one person dies, then his partner dies as well. So you could technically kill 2 people by killing the lovers off. Kind of like a Romeo and Juliet type thing. I have a tanner, right? You know what a tanner is back in the day? If he dies, he wins. Like, that's the whole point of the game. If the werewolves kill him, I'm sorry. If the werewolves kill him, no, sorry. If he's voted out. If the village votes him out, he wins the game. If he's killed by the werewolves, it's just another person. Like, because that way you can't just vote anyone out of the city. You're not safe even then. You could still lose the game. And then I have my favorite. My favorite is the spellcaster. Okay? And these are the names from the cards, and I might change them up. I might change the names. But a spellcaster, like, so say we're playing the game. Say I got Riley and Rodney down there, right? And somebody picks Rodney. For the entire vote for the village, Rodney can't say a word. He can't defend himself. He can't say why he thinks this person. They're basically mute for that entire vote. So it really kind of messes you up because, like, you could know someone's not what they're saying, but you can't say anything to help them. That's my favorite rule. Is the one, basically, you tell someone to shit down and shut up and they have to do it. But, that's that game, and it should work well. I'm hoping it works well. I know the back door's not open, and if I unlock it, she's gonna hear the lock. She's probably gonna hear my footsteps. I was hoping she wouldn't see me. I could take a picture and send it to her. And she'd be like, what the? Hello again. Oh my god, yo, this arc is lagging. Hello? She's not talking. I see your mouth moving, but maybe my hearing aids have died. I can't hear you. Oh, okay, there we
Sorry,
go.
how's
Sorry.
this? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
fine.
that's okay.
All right. I might ask for y'all's help in a little bit, like later today, if
Okay.
y'all are still in the city. I came up with a new game I want to try.
Oh, yeah, sure.
But I
I
need
like
like
games.
5 people. So that's the problem. Getting 5 people in the same place. Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
But I can try. I think tonight I might be able to do that. I'll go look and see. We don't need anything, do we? Like that I have to go make?
Not that I know. You can check in the fridge, but I think I stocked it up good.
Okay, I'm sure you did. He's pretty good about stocking the food. I will say that. All right, so yeah, they don't need mustard. They, I mean, technically they don't need tomatoes. The salad looks good. They need to use it though.
I finished
Okay,
up
they
all
got
the cheese
way
because
too
no one's
many
using it
onions.
anyway, so
Yeah.
it's starting to go bad.
Ooh, the onions are going bad.
Yeah, I'm trying my best to, get them all used, but it's taking a while.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. So she went and picked up a lot of stuff for burritos because they didn't buy these. All right, let's pull this up. I don't know why they have those in here. Okay, so they're good on this. The meats, look at this. This is all the meats they carry. That's actually all they need. I mean, technically, that's really all
Sorry,
they
I had to
need.
get back to the chicken before it burned.
Okay, no problem. Now you look pretty good. Are we doing
Alright.
anything besides kebabs and burritos?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
No, are we doing anything else besides kebabs and burritos? I'm not talking about like chicken
Not that
nuggets
I
or french fries.
know.
Okay, so
Not
you
that
only
I
need
know. Like we have,
tortillas.
yeah, and I stocked up on the nuggets because the nuggets go quick. I don't know
Yep.
who's making nuggets, but someone is selling out all the nuggets that they
Someone
make.
was here. Barry was here yesterday when I came in.
He might do the nuggets and the fries then. But yeah, I finished up the last bit of the cheese with by making loaded fries.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Barry's the #1 employee still.
Her.
Ah, it's okay. You're
It is.
close
It
to
is.
him. You're only 80
Yeah, I'll get
behind
there.
him. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he's definitely selling to locals.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're the top money earner.
Yeah, well, that's in the end also nice. Nah, I don't mind. I don't mind. He can if he earns it, he earns it.
Okay. I'm just looking.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the burritos need to be because they need to figure out like the onion, bell pepper, like they need to figure out that kind of stuff because they have way too much onions. All right, so it's still just restaurant. Okay, so 14 hours, 14 hours, 1 hour. And then this volume's muted, so I can't even hear him if I could. Like, even if I could watch the video, that volume's muted. All right, so nothing there. I still got 1.5. Yep, we're all just kind of in limbo right now with Redline. Like, we're all just kind of waiting to see what happens. And it's about time somebody says to hell with waiting and starts trying to do something. And I'm going to try to do it with little mini game type stuff. Little Mario Party type mini games.
Oh, Arya.
Yeah.
Could you maybe, if you're gonna run for some stuff, also get some cups? I saw we just
Yeah,
have
I can
like
get some cups.
100. Thank you.
All right. All right. The smart play is to go to the guy we buy them from and then just buy it from there. Like that way I could just pick them up right when I buy them. Instead of having to run here, buy 100, pick them up, run back to the restaurant, buy 100, back and forth. Just stand right next to them and buy like 500 cups. But I'm going to try to see if I can't do these little mini things and see if anyone's interested in doing them. You can only buy 100 at a time. I wish you could buy more. I wish you could buy like 500 at a time. Oh, I have 53 on me. All right, let's go here, here, here. Drop it. All right, we'll do this for a second, and I'm going to try to do both of the little mini. I'm probably not going to stream doing the first ones. I'll probably try to do it if it's good. If it goes okay and people like it, then I'll start streaming the little after hours stuff like that, to where y'all can see how it's actually working. But like the first prototype game, I probably will keep that to myself. Just to see. That way I can go back and watch it. Hold on a second. All right, everyone, great. Everything going good over here now. We had you write a list of stuff that you need done around the house. Stuff like, there's some stuff that we can't do. Right? Like we needed the entire flower bed redone. Weeded, mulched, the stuff. We can't do that. So we had somebody come out and they did it yesterday for a very good price. The AC unit for our house is leaning because the people who put it on a wood platform, and after years the wood's kind of rotted away. So now we
Don't
have
mind
people
the
coming out
ingredients
to
in
put
there.
cinder blocks. So everything's looking up. We got a couple of things we have to do, like the wooden posts on our holding our porch up. The wooden posts are rotten because it's wood. It's been here for years. So now we might have somebody who can fix that for us. So it's looking up. That's great. I'm going to tell them, do not keep burnt food. I don't, there's no reason to keep that. If it's because, oh, we need to see how much ingredients, right? No, we don't. We don't need to keep burnt food on the premises. not just the doors. Good Lord, the front end is gone. What have you done to that poor, poor car?
Well, me and the car went to the upside down, so to say.
Oh, y'all went to the back rooms? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hello,
It
sir.
was a weird experience.
Are you selling drinks to locals?
Yeah, just, you know.
Why?
It,
That's why we're low on
why not?
cups. Because you only make $10.
Yeah, well, it's, Eddie asked me to also do that, so I do it.
Okay. All right, well, that's fine.
He's like,
I'd
just sell them an
never.
E-Cola too, so I sell them an
Okay.
E-Cola too.
There is his money.
Exactly.
Yep. When it was my money at Bob's Burgers, which, by the way, I never took out money at Bob's Burgers. I paid him that money to have the managerial, the operator. I never once took the money out. Bucket came in and took all the money. And in my opinion, I think that was wrong. Now, they say that they wanted to leave 200,000 in the business, right? So that you're not stiffing the next people. That I can understand. But they took the 200,000 out of the profit of the restaurant. So basically you're fining the restaurant 200K because they didn't open up. You know, that government should have provided that money, not the owner, the previous owner. I don't know why sit chair is not working anymore. Oh, I didn't put E, that's why. Okay. But so say Bob's Burgers, prime example. They had 500,000 in the account. Okay. So the day before they took it, Bob should have been able to come in, withdraw every single cent of that money because guess what? That was his profits. The government did not put in money for him at the beginning, and if they did, he had already paid them back in taxes. But the government took 200K from those two restaurants and said, you can keep the rest. That's not how it should work. Ty did that. Ty took all the money out the restaurant, in my opinion. It was her money to take. She earned that money. The government didn't earn that money. Nobody from the government came up here and worked at this restaurant. I understand why they did it. I just don't agree with why they did it. If anything, the government should have ponied up that extra money and said, here's a startup fee and you're going to have to repay that back. But they never made mention of paying it back. So in my opinion, the government stole 200K from all the business owners they took the businesses away from. Gia, I think she gave me all the money. She left 200K in there, and she gave me every single cent that was over because she knew she wasn't coming back. So she decided to leave that money in there. Plus, she wasn't there long enough for the government to have got their money back, so I understand that. But Yvette and Bob, they had that restaurant for long enough they could have paid that back. Now, if I don't know, when they got into it, they might have told them, hey, look, we're going to put this in there. At the end of it, when you give it up, you have to leave it in there. I don't know. They might have done that. So I'm only going off of the information I know. And right now, I've asked Eddie, and see what he says. But, I understand taking the restaurant from Bob, right? I understood that. I never understood why they took it from Yvette. She was open. She wasn't open as much as they would like, but she was here. She was opening at least 3 times a week. I think the mechanic shop, Sean, her husband, owned the mechanic shop, and that mechanic shop was printing money. They were open. Him and Boujou were open pretty much all day. They were making money. So if they're mad that they're going out and buying cars and all that, tough shit. He owns a business. If his employees aren't complaining, then they shouldn't care where the money's coming from. But I don't know. I don't know all, so I'm not going to speak on that, but I don't understand why that caused Ty to really stop coming back in here for a while too. That's another reason I think she's not really in here much anymore. Because you know, they did that. Which is horrible, because Ty's a really good person, y'all. I like Ty. She's in the process of school. She had finals, so you know, you couldn't be in here all day. But I like Ty. I've never had a problem with her at all. But then again, I'm low on the totem pole for this server. So we're not going to focus on things. We're going to focus on positive today. We're going to try to do the game. So basically, let me give you a situation, okay? Let's say it's the, let's say it's the boys, because we all know the boys. We're just going to use Opie, Ralph, Lauren, French, and let's use Tommy and Bucket, right? We're going to leave out Maka, Bob, Echo. We'll leave them out. We'll just say it's those 6. So let's say French and Tommy are the werewolves, right? So every night I would be like, werewolves, I'm gonna ask who's gonna die. So French and Tommy would text me the answer. I'm gonna choose one of their answers, and then I'm gonna choose that's the person who dies. And they're both gonna know that this is random, right? It's not gonna be who they want. So then, whoever's left over, somebody died, they're out of the game, right? They're a ghost. So then they're gonna debate who do they think did it. So let's say the village comes together and says Ralph did it. So Ralph gets elected. It's like Among Us. He's ejected. He's dead. But he's not a werewolf. So the next night goes on until either the werewolves are left and they win because everyone else is dead, or the group has found out who the werewolves are. I would never use 2 werewolves in a 6-person game, though. It's too easy for them. They only have to kill like 2 people and then vote out the right people. And when it came down to like 2 and 2, it'd be pretty much 50-50. But 1 with 6 would work. But that's how it's going to work. The werewolves are going to text me who to die. I'm going to roll the dice. 1 through 3, 3 through 6, you know, something like that. So it's completely random. If there's a witch involved, then the witch can save the person and no one dies. And then they still have to come together. They don't have to vote someone out, right? The village does not have, they can choose to not vote. You're going to ask them, do we vote or do we not vote? And if there's like 4 no votes, then we just go to the next night where the werewolves try to kill someone. So that's how it's going to technically work with that. Hopefully it's not long enough, like the games don't last long enough where the ghosts, the people who are already out, get bored. I think they're going to want to know who it is, though. I really think they're going to want to know who it is. But if I could get like a group of 15 people, I could put all of the roles in. That would be fantastic. I'm hoping to get like 5 or 6 people just to try it out. And I might try it out here in the restaurant. I might just be like, come to the restaurant, you know, we'll do it right here. If it works good, then like I said, I'll start streaming. I might even go to other cities and do it. I don't know. I'm trying, like right here would be a good place to do it. Because we're out of the way. If people come up here for food, they're going to have to like look and see that we're in here. You can make people dress up in costumes. That'd be funny. Like if they want to play, they have to wear the costumes of like a poor person, a werewolf, all of that. That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting because if you're dressed as a werewolf and you're never a werewolf, you'll always have that suspicion. We used to play this game. It's basically bluffing because they can ask you, are you a werewolf? And you're going to be like, no, of course not. Back in the day when we used to play, they'd look at me and go, are you a werewolf? And I'd look them straight in the eye and go, yes. And they would, even if I was, they'd never believe me and I would win. I have like a 95% win rate on this game in person. It's because of the medical training. I have a great poker face. I have to keep my emotions in check. Because if I get upset and my patient needs something, I'm not going to be doing the best job for him. I need to kind of remain calm. I need to remain stoic at most times. That's why you don't hear me getting livid, like Frenchie screams, Opie yells. I don't do that. I have to keep my emotions. I'm like Raven. I have to keep my emotions kind of in check. And I don't always do it. Sometimes I get mad. Sometimes I get happy, you know. We're human beings. But I should take all of this, and then when she goes in there, it's all gone.
Sorry.
Ah, it happens. It happens. But so that's how that's gonna work. Now the other one,
Sorry. Are you okay?
yeah, I'm fine. It's fine.
Good.
You punch like a girl.
Okay. That's good. I'm a girl.
I say that to everyone. Everyone, if you ever watch, whenever someone accidentally hits me, I say you punch like a girl, because that's what my brothers used to tell me. You know? They'd be like, it's okay. She punches like a girl. So the next one is going to be, say I have 6 people. So say it's these 6 people, right? It's Heather, Gia, Eddie, Dan, Joey, and Catherine. You know what? I don't need to keep Joey's. Joey's I can get rid of. Now I can get to Dan, and I don't need this Dan. So we're going to delete that one. Haley's not coming back. RJ's not coming back. Heather actually is coming back. So I'm going to get rid of Heather. And I don't need Dan's. Dan's was just like alcohol stuff. So, okay, let's say it's these 6 people that I'm playing the game with. Right, Mad Arya is still pretty blissful, yeah. But, say it's these 6 people playing. They would each text me an answer to the question. And then I would ask them. I would basically say, I thought I got rid of Dan. Did I get rid of somebody who's not coming back? I don't know. But, so I'd ask him a question. What's a good way to start World War III? Right? And then they would each text me an answer. I would keep my phone up. I would read the answers and then go around and like, Kitty, who said what? You can't answer your own, right? You can't say, oh, well, somebody said this and it's me. No. So she'd have to figure out what everyone said. And then you play 10 points. Every time you get a correct answer, you get a point. Now, I'm going to tell them straight up, though, too. This will be something. If I am streaming it, I'm going to tell them, hey, look, voices in my head. You have to be not politically correct, right? But you have to be, you can't just go off the cuff. I have to be able to read the answers. So no, like, no racist answers, no controversial answers, you know, not something that's going to divide people. Just make it funny, you know? And it does go faster than a lot of people think. Like, a lot of people would be like, that's going to take a while. It does go a lot faster than you would think. Because a lot of people know the humor. Like when, and the best part about that game is, I don't have to run it. Once you do one round, I could swap it over. Now we're all texting Kitty, and she's reading the answers out, and I can play. The werewolf one, I kind of have to run, so I'm not going to be able to play it. You know, because somebody has to be, because if I'm playing, I'm not a werewolf, well, I'll instantly know who the werewolves are when they text me. And I can't, like, play dumb and let all the people die, right? So I can't play the game. But as it gets set up, after I run it like 3 or 4 times, other people will ask, hey, can I run it? Sure. And then I'll be able to play. But I'm going to try this. You know, this is actually a fun event. Like this, it's a fun game. It really is. It's it's the second most requested game I have. When we had game nights, it was the second most requested. The first requested is a game called Red Flags. It is, I don't even know how to explain it. I'm going to be honest. You draw, basically the game would be like, okay, say, let's take random. RJ, Dan, and Kitty, right? Well, they have the perfect person for Eddie. This girl for Eddie is just out of the world. So they'll play 2 cards, which basically is the great stuff ever, like is a princess, is rich, you know, can go to gets free tickets to any sporting event, any concert. And then there's a red flag, like something really bad. Like has slept with their cousin, you know, or uh, I don't know, something bad. And you have to pick the best version, like the one you would date. I can't do that here. I could technically just have them make stuff up, but it depends because the groups we have here, like Opie knows Havoc's choices, right? He knows what he's looking for. Ralph's lass, Opie and French know her, so they'd be able to tell him, great stuff, like stuff he'd really be interested in when other people wouldn't. So it's not, I could possibly do that here. Possibly. But, it'd be tough. It would be tough.
Aria, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
If I give you some money, could you maybe? So the thing is, sometimes I want some me time, you know. So I was wondering, maybe you could make me an outfit, or like almost a disguise, but not a disguise, but like something that the it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I
You
love
seem to
making
be very
outfits,
good
but
at that.
what
Yeah.
kind of outfit do you want? Like, what colors are you?
Well,
Are you an autumn or are you a summer?
I don't know. I like to wear whatever, but it the thing is, I don't want it to look that much like me because I wanted to wear it. I just it just sometimes feels like I love being social, but sometimes I feel like people like that I'm very social and they all flock towards me, and sometimes I just want to be not social. But then when they see
Okay.
me, they all want my attention and everything, and sometimes I just don't want to be Kitty in
Do
that
you
way.
want a mask?
I don't really like masks. They give me trouble
Okay.
breathing, but
What about glasses and hats?
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just something
Oh,
that it could even be a
now,
wig. I don't care, but yeah.
okay. Do you want it adult themed or normal casual?
Just normal casual. I need to be able to go to garbage trucking in it and everything. So not a
Okay.
dress or
I have
anything.
I have
A
an
skirt
idea
could be
already.
fine, but a long dress is a bit hard to do those things
Oh,
in.
I love dresses though. Look at this. Look how pretty this is.
I love it. It's very pretty, but I wouldn't see myself wearing it on the back end of a garbage truck.
Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna go to the clothing store.
Great.
I'll make two
Yeah.
outfits. You can tell me which one you like. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, great. Okie dokie. Let
All
me know.
right. Clothing. I wonder if I should just go. No, all my other clothing have masks. Like all the bags, the outfits I wore. I have an outfit. If she's looking for a casual, uh, doing stuff. Why is my car not working? Oh, don't tell me I have the bug. Yep, I have the bug. I can't drive. So what is it? I need to be knocked out or something, or I need to take a flight. I don't know. I don't even think I could skateboard at the moment. You know what? Hold on, let me try that. Let me put my hands up, see if I reset myself. Maybe that was it. Yep, okay, that was it. All right, so I don't know what happened there, but you put your X muscle and it resets, like, if you're like in an action, it'll reset you from doing the action. Cancels out. All right, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I might try to see if I can't get the red flags in here. And just be like, because they're going to have some people come up with some stuff that I will never think of. That might be, I could play that one too. Like, that's something that even the person running it can play. You know what? I just realized something. Give me 1 second. I just realized. Let me see how far this art update is. Okay, it's at 93%, so it should be finishing in a bit. Okay, let me see something. Okay. Bear with me, everyone. God, it's taking this ARC update is taking so long. Okay. There we go. All right, let's drop that. Drop it right there. There we go. Okay, I noticed the background music wasn't on. I was like, wait a minute, I'm just hearing dead air. You know, they had a video that got me into this genre of music, and the whole entire channel went dark like 2 days ago. Everything was deleted. All of them are gone. And I was like, oh, because I liked it. All right, so she wants something that's going to fit off of the back of a garbage truck. So what we're going to do is we're going to reset everything to 0. Okay, so we're going to go. The problem is she's going to have to change her hair. Could you imagine if I made her a fat suit? The problem is she's going to have to change her hair if she's looking for like something. Let's see. This is police. I don't want police. Yeah, this is all police. Let's see. Why is do I have to go through all this again? I thought I've went through all this. We're going to go down here. She doesn't want a dress. She can see a skirt. She doesn't want a dress. Okay, we went to 700. So now we're going to go back to 0. I don't know why it's acting like I've never scrolled through them. I've always liked this top. And let's see. I'll be honest with you, the way Kitty acts, she's definitely an autumn. She's definitely an autumn. So I'm going to keep this 873. Ah, no, I can't see that sweater. I can kind of see. No. So 873 is so far. I'm going to write these down. Let me get my notepad up. Okay, so 873 on the jacket. All right, we went to 700, so I should have plenty of free. They should just have a shirt that says F off. Is this just the regular colored shirts? Yep, anything on the back? Ah, see, it's on the back. Okay. I don't see it, but I do. But like a cozy type thing. I think I've already used that one for, which is the one that causes the city to crash? I think it's this one. There's one piece of clothing that I really like, but it causes the city to crash, and I do believe it's this one. Which is sad because I really like that piece. Okay, she doesn't want a dress. She's pretty much told me she doesn't want a dress. I don't know. Do you see these? This one, maybe. Could this be the one that crashes the city? Because I remember it's one that I really like. I could use this one. This one has a good dinosaur. I made this one for Lolly back in the day because she had Dino, her son. So I found the one that had the dinosaurs, and she was like, hey, it's okay. But I probably could do the dinosaurs for her. That's a plane. I thought it was starting to rain. I was about to say, wow. Okay, we're going to go through these real quickly. The dinosaurs aren't bad. The green is kind of iffy for me, but, I can live with it. Okay, here we go. We're going to look at, she said a skirt's fine. So we're going to go look at all the stuff. Okay, we're back into the vanilla, so I can go back through here. She doesn't want the long dress. See, like, that's not a bad looking skirt to go with this. Because they have it in green. It's not going to match, though. So we're going to go underwear, like swimsuit type thing. Oh, there we go. I think that's it. Nope, it's because that's the blue shorts. There we go. I mean, technically we could do stockings. Technically. All right, let's go to arms. Oh, hold on, they add this one right here. Is it coming through anywhere? No. Him in the shoes would be... The Uggs actually work. For her, I think she'd wear Uggs. But we're gonna look at some more. I don't want, like, boots would be good, but not the heel boots. Like, these aren't bad, the folded. But that's dress-up shoes, and this is not a dress-up outfit. Those boots don't look right. I mean, it could, with this right here, you kind of want dress-up. But you don't like, see, those aren't bad. I mean, do they have these in black? Just with these, I'd have to change those. I mean, I could have tights. You know? Do they have tights? Just tights. No, that's not tights. They do? I forgot what number they are. But they do have just tights. I mean, technically those are tights, but they don't match. If it was green and black, definitely. See, those aren't tights. That's still the lingerie. You know, fishnets with this outfit doesn't know. That's leather. I mean, we have these, but the pants will come through. That's what I was wondering. Are the pants going to come through the back? And it will. All right, where's the tights? If they had these in black. There we go. That's tights. Let's see the shoes now. I can see, like, these boots actually, they had them in black. I know they had them in black earlier. But, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, I don't like this stripe. Let's see, can I get... Give me a green stripe. I mean, I guess you could do that because you have the white shirt under here. That doesn't look too bad. The pants are coming through the boots, though. That doesn't look bad. You know what? I'm 243. So, oh, hold on, wait a minute. That might be what I'm looking for. Yep, that's what I'm looking for right there. Okay. Oh, I don't know. The white makes it pop. Do I go white or do I go black? The black goes with the shoes. I mean, if I put these shoes on. But the white, you know, I'm gonna go white and make it say it's a bodysuit. Like, it's the whole thing down. So let's see, I need to change shoes then. You know what? Honestly, now I'm thinking about it. The Uggs. I mean, I don't know, the sweater now is not... Let's go with 748. We'll remember that one too. That outfit works. Take away the skirt, take away that. That'd be a good outfit. She doesn't want a dress, though. She said she didn't think she'd look good in a dress, which is horrible, because of course she would. Sorry, I know I've gotten quiet. You know what? I think I can deal with this. Hi, Mythical. Let's see. We're gonna go to here. I'm not big on hats. I really am not. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to necklace. Because the right necklace will make this look good. I like the moon one I just saw. I like the moon one. Okay, these are the regular ones. I have to remember that one that I saw. Where is it? It's coming up. I know it'll be here soon. This one right here. I like the moon necklace. And we can turn it different colors. So 220. Ooh, hold on. Look at this one. This is my go-to for most things, but it's not going to work with this outfit. It just doesn't. That works too. I'm not trying to take too much attention away. This might work. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right, so she doesn't wear watches. She doesn't wear wrist jewelry. She said she didn't want a mask. She said she didn't mind glasses, but she doesn't wear glasses. I'm mythical. So I think we're going to go with just this. This is just to see. Like, this is just to see if she's interested in what I've done, right? This is not an outfit to wear on a garbage job. I will admit that. This is just like, night on the town, maybe. It's just a simple outfit. Not much to it. All right, we'll put it right there. Now, the next one she wants is definitely, let's go here to 3. 3 is there's no shirt. That's why I like 3. But we're going to go here for this. Let's see. Now, this would be an outfit. Something she could work with. I mean, she could technically work with that, but no, that's not what I'm looking for. There's only so much I can do with outfits. I wonder. Hold on, do they have more hoodies like that? I'm looking for a hoodie. That one had words on it. No, all right. Looking for a blue hoodie. I have an idea. Probably won't work, but Okay, let's see. No. I have an idea that somebody might get if they see it. But I need the correct pieces. This ain't gonna work for her because this is gonna require a hood. So she said she didn't want hood. I mean, technically that could work for what I'm trying to do. I can make her the bear pants. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. But if I was, it would definitely be one of like my main outfits. Oh, it has a big camel toe. Technically, that would work. You know what? I like this sweatshirt. She wants something that she could just be her and work with, but like a gray hoodie. I don't know. Just like a casual wear outfit. You know what I mean? Eh. Okay, we're gonna go to 700 because that's where we went. Now let's see. I think I saw this bones. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna keep going back. That's the one that closes the server. That's the one that if I scroll over, it's gonna cause the server to crash. Okay, this top actually could work. Oh no, this is my purple one. That's why I was like, I've seen this before. Make her a Freddy Krueger outfit. I mean, this is definitely 697 is definitely one I can look at. But I don't want people like running up to her and being like, hey girl, you know, no. It defeats the point of the outfit. I'm trying to find subtle colors too. Like with her face style, like this kind of a brown would go good with her face and hair color. But maybe not a sweater. No. I mean, this purple. No, purple doesn't. What was the one I said I liked? 873. Yeah. I kind of like this in the dusty brown for her, like this one. This one's good too. Let's see all the colors they have. All right, let's go with the artsy looking ones. There's none here. They're all like, no. Like I can definitely, it's too drab. I like this brown, and there's a lot of pants that can match this. There's a lot of pants that can match this that are nice looking too. Okay, let's see. Is this the matching pants? Nope. All right. All right. I need to redo the body a little bit. You know what? we're gonna find, there we go. Now let's look through the t-shirt, see what they got here. I don't want another skirt. She doesn't want a skirt. But we'll see if they have like pants or anything of that nature. I like the chains. I don't like the color though. It does make the ass pop though. $277. All right, now we're back to here. So if I went $277, can I make the top match? You know what? There's way better pants that can make the ass pop. Way better pants. Where are the bell bottoms? I'm not trying to give her like a huge rear end, but you know, like I could just make her the sanitation outfit and be done with it. I just don't like those pants. I don't know, something about them. See, here's the same pants in the pants section. Feel like these aren't bad pants. I just don't like the colors. And it's all like blue and black. Well, there was technically. This one isn't bad if I can get the right color. I mean, that matches. So $295. The pants I'm talking about, by the way, are where are they? These pants right here. See what they do to the butt? Yeah. That's not her style though. That really is not her. I don't see her wearing bell bottoms either. This isn't bad if I can get them in another color. She already wears those pants. I like these with the bell. Now, but see, the problem is now I don't like the shirt. Now I'm not a fan of the shirt. And the atrocious shoes women have. I just want a pair of like high tops for this. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I just want like a pair of high tops. I'm not looking for nothing special. Like there, like I don't like this top now. Not with this. She wants something that she can still like just walk around in, not be hassled in. I get that. Huh. No. The belt buckle's coming through most of the outfits too. I mean, it matches and it shows the midriff, but see now this, we're back to this one. I think she'd like the flowers. I don't know. She just strikes me. I don't know though. Let's see. The long sleeve is kind of throwing me off too. What about this one? What colors do we have with this? Yeah. Sad too, because boom, that would work well, but I can't use that one. I mean, technically, if I can get the right color on this. But would she wear this? I think she would, and I think you could still do trash on that. We're gonna go to arms. We're gonna look and see if we can find a decent set of arms that show all of it instead of, hold on. It's got the skinny waist. I think that's too skinny. That's better. Okay. Back's not gonna work with that one. Yeah, I think we have to go with 260, I think it was. All right, so let's go t-shirts. See if there's anything else we can add to this. If it didn't come through there, the jacket would work well. See, they all come through there. Oh, I don't know. No. I was gonna say, those are skirts. You don't need the arm thing, even though if I can get them to match colors. I mean, that technically works with that shirt, but it just doesn't work for me. Eh. Yep, no, all right. So we're gonna go 3 decals. No, no decals, okay? Pants and shoes are good. No armor, because I think it's all armor. Like, it doesn't work. Okay, bags. Bags look like it's all police stuff. Oh, hold on. Okay, we have the fingernails, but I kind of like the gold chains better. Ooh, and that matches. That color matches. Yeah, I think I kind of like that better for the front. I'm looking to take, like, her stomach is invisible. No, it's not. It was. Okay, yeah, it was. This one could definitely use some glasses, though. Like a nice pair of shades. Okay, and we're gonna give her some jewelry on. We're gonna give her a watch because she's doing, like, she said she wants to do like laundry and stuff. So we'll give her a small watch right there. There we go. Let's see. Can I get this in? No. Okay. I don't want some big watch. That band goes with, so 7 is definite possibility. So yeah, we're just gonna go with 7 and go with that. Okay, so we have right wrist. We don't want nothing. Necklace. We want something big. We want we want something small because, like she said, she wants to do trash with it. She wants to do odd jobs, so we can't have anything like dangling. Where's the drop? The drop, that's what I want. I want the drop. Oh, she's calling me. Where's the drop? I know it's here. I've seen it. I'll call her back in a minute. I could just put the choker on, but no. Is that's not the drop. It is, but it isn't. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. So that's shoes. We have a watch on the left wrist, pants. We have glasses. We don't have a hat. Okay. We have no bag, no bracelet, no hat would work if I can get the hair under control. I'm having some head problems. We'll be back in a bit. Okay. See, like, if I could get a hat, that would work. I mean, a bandana would work. I don't want her thinking a gang affiliate, though. Put her in a beret. Put her in a bicycle helmet. See, the helmet's just... If it wasn't for the hair, I would definitely be like, yeah, let's get a hat. But with the hair, how it is, it just... It's not. It's not going to work. It's not my best work, but it's my best work to just be thrown together. Like, for like a 5-minute thing. Let's see, some masks, there are some masks that are good. Yeah, give her a beard and mustache. I saw something that I kind of was like, huh, but then now I think I looked over it. She doesn't want a mask, so I'm just looking to look. Wow, that's an FBI wire. I don't know what this mask is, but I don't see any mask. Yep. All right, now I do need to actually change something. The ear accessory. She doesn't need hearing aids, so we're gonna actually give her some earrings, but like I said, it's gonna be small. You know what? We'll give her a Bluetooth headpiece. That'd be better, because she talks on the phone quite a lot. So we're gonna go earring, no mask. So no hat, no mask, no decal, no armor, no bracelet, no bag. Okay, we'll go here. Just thrown together as quickly as I did, it's not bad. It's when I like actually want to sit and plan out like 2-hour-long outfit sessions. That's when I make the dresses. Like the stuff for Sierra on Idols. I have an idea for a dress that I saw, but I guarantee you it's going to take at least an hour to get everything to fit right. Like, I tried yesterday to make it quickly, and it had clipping issues. So I know. They took my dress out of Most Wanted. The antebellum wedding dress, they took it out. It's not in the city anymore. I am so pissed. That's another reason I don't want to go back. They took, like, people knew when I dressed up as the corpse bride. That was one of the more famous outfits in that city, and people knew it was me. Now I can't do it. So it's like, you know what? So I gotta wait for her to come back. Let me see what she said. Is she coming back in a bit, or is she coming back, like, right away? Oh, I was on the text messages. Be back in a bit. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see. What What I'll do is I'll throw it in a stash. I'll throw it in this stash right here, but let's rename them. Oh, I hit my caps lock. Okay, kitty 1, kitty 2. We'll put them in here. She's got Pepper. She was making burritos. Why? That's why you check all of them. Somebody got rid of my oranges. My oranges are gone. Okay, that's not a stash. This is a stash. This should have the machines. Yep, the pay billing machines. And that will be it for that. Okay, let me toss these. I don't know why they're keeping burnt food. Get rid of it. Don't save it. All right, let me check something real quickly. All right, Art has finished updating, and as you can see, my system is running faster because of it. All right, so I'll see what she says. Plus, like the outfits, if she doesn't like those, I'll throw them in the bag of outfits to sell. And I'll try again with a different color, but she definitely seems like she's an autumn to me. Like darker colors would complement her. That's what I'm saying. I'm definitely a spring person. I like blues, light greens. Purple is nice, but it's one of my favorite colors, but it's not like I have to wear it. But I'm definitely a spring. My partner is definitely a winter. Definitely winter. White, black. That's pretty much all she wears. Is white and black. That's it. It's like she's allergic to color. But I love her, so. But yeah, I'm definitely like when we go out, it looks like monotone in the colored version. Right? Like a black and white movie, and then it's the next to her is colored. Ah, that's a tree. I did that, by the way. That was one of my Halloween outfits. Was monochromed. It was a white sweater, a gray mask, and gray pants. It looked like old black and white TV. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put the car up. Is there a mechanic shop open? I don't think anything's open. Nope. Yeah. All right. Give me a second, everyone. All right. I'm back. Okay. Let's go to the city. Like, Idols people, if you're watching, train stations. Awesome. You know what? I just noticed something. Guess who's back? Back again. Slim Shady? Hi, Adrenaline. I just noticed something, everybody. I need to make a trip to the hospital. I'm at like 3% food. If I go to the hospital, I get a Jello cup. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I love Jello. Ooh, I could eat Jello anytime. I could have it for breakfast. The sugar-free Jello, like you can eat a whole family-size box, and the entire box, right? The entire box of family-size Jello is 80 calories. That's it. Like you have a daily intake of, I think what the daily pyramid is 2,000 calories. That is 10 boxes is only 800 calories. So you can eat like 25 boxes of Jell-O and still be within. And if it's sugar free, you don't got to worry about all the sugar or the starch because it has no carbs either. Like it's just flavored water that you freeze. That's pretty much it. And yes, I know what it actually is. I know how gelatin's made. Give me my pudding pop and my Jell-O cup. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. It's we're just going around. We did a couple of things. We discussed, I'm gonna try to throw some little like games in the city. Like I came up with a couple of games we can play that it's not gonna be OOC, it can be done in city. It doesn't need any special permissions from the admins, which I need to make that admin ticket about the murder mystery. I do need to do that today. I haven't done that yet. I need to make that and be like, look, I want to try to bolster the city population. I have an idea for an event. I don't want to charge people for it. I want it to be a free city event. But it might involve slight RDM. Like, but I want people to know up front. You know, it's not going to be like you just show up and then you get RDM. No. Basically, I want to be able to put it up saying that, look, this is my idea. I'd probably put it up on Reddit. I mean, not Reddit, on Discord. And be like, look, this is my idea. This is what can be involved. This is, you know, I don't want to give away too much. But there might be the possibility that you will be downed. And if you're downed, the EMS cannot help you up. You can come back, you can see the light. You know what? They can be helped up, but they're gonna be ghosts. And then they might could subtly help. Like, you know, subtly help. Like, they can drop a note, but they can say that the wind blew the note, right? That would be maybe a good thing to do. You know, like a note blows up to them, but they dropped it. You know, the ghost is helping them out. And they can make up the note. It could be false. It could be a lie. It could be misinformation. Or I could give them notes. Like when they die, I could be like, here's a note. You can pass it to someone. You know, and it'll be that way. They are not writing it down. That way, if it's false information, one note could just be like, you know, eat at this restaurant, right? You know, like an ad that somebody dropped. That might be a better way to go about it. But I do need to get in touch with the admin team to talk to them about that because I do want to do it toward the end. I'd love to do it Halloween, but that's way too far away. That's way too far away, and so I'll probably try to do it. I'm trying to do it for the end of this month. If I want to talk to Natalie about it, but I'm probably going to talk to Natalie in city and tell her that I'm going to talk to her on the emails because I don't know how to discuss it in city. You know, that's because there's nobody. There's nobody in Legion. There's nowhere, nothing. But if this event goes well, then I will be bringing it to the other servers I'm in, which is basically just idols. I might try to play the game there. I don't know. There's a lot of things I can try to do. Still no mechanics open. I thought Los Santos would be open at least. Let's reset this. I remember when I used to think my phone being this big was like bothering y'all. And then everybody was like, no, we can actually see your phone. So I was like, okay. So now my phone on Aria takes up a quarter of my screen. All right, let's see. I don't think anything's going on in Sandy. But no, we're trying to come up with ways to bolster the server population, like not get people back, because I'd love to do that. Believe me, I'd love to get people back. But I want people who are not coming in as much to start, maybe trying to come in because there's other stuff to do. Like give the server, everyone in here, when I throw my little game, anyone in the server can do it afterwards. Anyone can do it. I have no issues with anybody copying, trying to do, any of it. But we're gonna see how it works and if it's able to be done. And if the murder mystery thing goes over well, then I'm gonna hand it over to Seabreeze, and then they can do it if they want. Oh, no. Aw, puppy. Oh, he's breathing. He's breathing. He's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. Oh, I'm so sorry, puppy dog. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna sit here with you for a minute. Oh, you're a good doggy. Yes, you are. You're gonna be fine. You're just sleeping. I didn't even see the dog. Oh, he's sleeping, everyone. He'll wake up. Look, his friend's over here. He's gonna go to his friend. He's gonna wait. I'm gonna go around. He's gonna be gone. All right, he just woke up and went away. I've never seen a dog there. See, there he goes. He woke up and he walked away. Good job, doggy. All right, now I feel better. Kitty. Kitty, hop in the car, Kitty. Let's go. Hop in. Echo still has this house. I want to see how she decorated this real quick. Like, I liked how she used the doors for the front. Look, it's swaying. See, that's what I'm talking about when building stuff. You can build anything. You just have to have that imagination. And that looks great. Uh-oh. Darn you, Echo. I forgot that tree was there. All right. Flip vehicle. Now my door's gone. Okay, let's get some. No, the mechanic shop's dog is right here. He's still here. That dog was walking with the owner, probably friends though. But no, she came and got him. He woke up and he left. All right, so brought to my attention. Everybody knows what this means. I'm sorry I got to go a little early today, but I just been brought to my attention. Something needs to be done. So let's go see if anybody else is streaming. I doubt it, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. I don't care if they're not streaming Redline. No one is streaming. So let's see if I can, let's see. What can I do here? Nothing. All right, everyone, I'm sorry, but that's it for Redline today. No one else is streaming, unfortunately. I was hoping somebody would be. I will see y'all tomorrow. I hate to leave a little early today, but I got something that just came up. My partner came out here and told me we got something to do. It's for the party tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a shorter stream as well because we have a big party planned for my patient. So I'll try. It might just be an idle stream tomorrow. I don't know. I might see if I can get him to do it tomorrow. It's just I want to do the oil rig job. I want to do the lumberjack job. And then there was another job in there that takes a while. But I hope all of y'all have a great day. All of y'all are worth it. All of y'all are great people. I believe in all of you. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right, bye.